Hi, my name is Ariel and I'm going to be teaching you how to make a star in Photoshop. It's really useful. I make stars all the time. You know, you can use it for a bunch of things. So first, open up Photoshop. Alright. So now you have Photoshop open. So File, New. And since it's a star, it's relatively small, so just keep it at 2 inches by 2 inches at a 300 resolution. Then I find it's easier when making stars to have a black background, just so you're able to see it better. Now, first step, you take the brush tool. Have a white brush. Have it, you know, pretty small. 21's small enough for this. And make just a dot. But before you do anything to that, it's easier when working with making a star to just keep it in a group so you can merge it all later rather than selecting it all and then merging it. Just having it in the group is easier. Okay, so then you go to Filter, Blur, and Motion Blur, and you want to get it at a pretty good distance so that you can't even really see it. You can barely see it there, and that's what you want. And then you're gonna go ahead and copy that, and then you're gonna copy it again, only this one you're gonna make a little bit smaller and shrink it from the center at the same size. Just make it, you know, that much smaller. And then you're going to copy it again and again. And you can do this as many times as you want. And then shrink it again a little bit more. You're just basically doing this over and over and just layering it on top of itself over and over. And there's no like rule to it. You can do it as many times as you want, as long as, you know, it looks good. Alright, so I think this is enough, and this is why I kept it in the group, so I can just do this. And just do this, and oops, and right click it, merge the group. Woohoo, now it's all in one. And then you want to shrink it, make it a little bit thinner. And then it makes it even clearer if you just motion blur it again, just so it blends in together more. Like that. That's really nice. Okay. And then do it again. Do it again. Just play with it. See what works. And then you've got this, you know, little line. You want to make it pretty thin. Alright, so now you've got this neato little fading outline. Now you're going to copy the layer again, but this time you're going to rotate it on 90 degrees. And you're going to put it in the center with this one. So now you've got the nice little X shape. And then you can merge those. Make another one. And this one, you shrink it just a little bit. You can rotate it around. And so now you've got this. And some people like it just like this, and you could leave the star like this if you wanted to. But I like to give it a little, you know, glow in the middle just to make it, you know, really luminescent. So you just take the brush and you've got this, and you get a little big. Not that big. This about that big. And then you go filter, blur, but this time we're going to do Gaussian blur. I probably said that wrong, I don't care. And you're going to, you know, make it pretty out there. And it's basically the same process as before. You're just going to layer it on top of it over and over. Shoot. And do it as many times as you want. I'm just making a bunch of them. Okay. And then you've got that, the little bright glow in the middle. And you can make that smaller because this one's, oops, this one's a little bit big. This is why I've put it in a group before. Alright. So now, see, there's the glow. Or, oops. There's the glow. And you can, you know, shrink that a little bit. It's a little too big. You want to make it just really concentrated in the middle. Okay. And then here you go. You've got your star. Just merge all those. Just, I like keeping it all in one because it's small enough. You're not really going to go back into it and edit it again. And you can take it, you know, and if you have like a nice little space scene like this, and you can go in and add the stars all over the place. You know, take it, you know, put them all over. Just make it look nice. There's a star, there's a star, there's a star. Oh, okay. So, there's my tutorial. The end.